Where do I start? FROSTNITE is back. Everybody's favorite game mode. It is here. If you guys want my entire playlist on FROSTNITE runs and tips, and I snuck in Mattio's farming guide in here because I am not qualified to make a video on that subject, and he did a really good job. So I actually just snuck that into my playlist if you guys want to check it out. I am going to be running FROSTNITE on my noob account and maybe my main. I might be running FROSTNITE twice every week this time around. We'll see how that goes. Being on the noob account is going to be really fun because I'm only like a power level 9. So that's going to be really interesting to see what it's like for a day one player. And I'm not going to get to BR until later, but the shop is very bugged. All of this is not currently showing, and there is a new emote that I can't share because of copyrighted music, but it is there. If you want to pick up anything with my code, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. I greatly appreciate it. I get 5% of your purchase at no further cost to you. Little Ben's war cry from the stream. And then I might as well, no, not run a mission. I also might as well show you guys that there is a Mythic lead available in the 164 player. Yeah, skipping ahead, but yeah, he's there. You know, leg strong, get it? Because like arm strong because of the guy. Yeah, okay. Anyway, he's available if you guys want to pick him up. Let me see if I can find him and not be blind. There we go. He is a, what is this? A Dreamer Explorer, which makes sense. So if you guys want to pick him up, there he is. But he's in the end game. So most people who can queue that mission probably don't need a Mythic lead, but if you have a high-level friend, maybe you can take your baby friends up into that level, help them out with a Mythic lead. It is very, very, very RNG dependent to get all your Mythics, so that could be a nice thing to do, but, you know, don't beg for it in the comments. It's only something that people should have to do if they want to. All right. Let's talk about everything going left to right. So, Hero Supercharger available this week. If you want to make your heroes healthier, do more ability damage, there you go. FROSTNITE challenges are here, and I want to remind everybody that the Ice King is an extremely strong hero. All you need to do to get him is to survive FROSTNITE for 30 minutes at any power level. So, even on my noob account, if we make it 30 minutes, I should be able to unlock Ice King. He is extremely good. He is, as far as Fortnite DB analytics show, the most popular constructor in the game for good reason. In support, he snares enemies. In the lead, he freezes them when they smack the base. That is an extremely strong ability, and that affects smashers. It is very common in the 160s will use Ice King. Smashers will charge to the base, hit the base, and then just freeze in place for 4 seconds. And 4 seconds might not sound like a lot, but ladies, am I right? Goes a long way. Now, what's also available in FROSTNITE is the Paper Shredder. Pretty decent pistol, and good job on me clicking that right away. There are going to be weekly challenges for FROSTNITE every single week. If you guys go to the timeline, which everybody should, bookmark it. It's linked down below. You can see over here, you can see all the weekly events. Most of these are 1 week only. So if you want to get, you know, Tank or the Tree of Light, these things come and go. Ginger Blaster, they're only 1 week at a time, and you don't want to miss out. But what's available right now is, actually, let me just go over here to the shop. The Slicicle and Sub-Zero Zenith. Sub-Zero Zenith is so insanely good that I was saving my gold on my noob account to buy him right away, because freezing enemies with your sniper is very, very effective. As I just showed on my channel, pairing him with the flame bow is a really good combo. Now, what's also available on that timeline is information on the right-hand side about this season's element. Water means that the flame bow isn't gonna be too useful for the next couple of months, unfortunately, but it was a fun combo, and he is still very good with like the Xenon bow. And especially this season being a water storm, the vacuum tube bow is going to be insane. You might also see this video here. Yep, I prepped it in advance. The season 23 rewards are out. This is an in-depth guide on why we run ventures, what it's good for, loadouts, tips and tricks for the early game, and even end game comments on how far you should go. This is a very, very thorough video. I know I make this every year, but this venture season does have less XP than last season, so it should be about 17% faster to complete. So that video is live. Thank you, Cav, for prepping the site a little early for me so I can actually record that video before the season starts, and I can get out to you guys right away. Slicicle is a fantastic melee. I just closed my channel, but I'm gonna have a video link down below. It is a very strong weapon. I even revisited it a year after it came out. Very good weapon. I think it's a little underrated, doesn't get used that much, and it also releases in a season that's water, so it's gonna be doing 33% less damage as a water weapon itself, but it's there. You should definitely pick it up. It's a strong weapon. Now, also, hero loadout, gotta buy that. I was saving to buy this on camera because an extra hero loadout is great. I do not recommend this for new players whatsoever, but if you're in the end game and you have extra gold, definitely pick it up. Same thing with Flux. Even if you don't have a ton of gold, you should buy Flux. It is only 50 per week, unless we get lucky and get some extra, but it is a very good pickup. I also wanted to mention that there is a quest available. If you go to over here, Holly Jolly Ransom, Crackshot, one of the best heroes in the entire game. You could see, actually, let me pull up my channel once again. I've been showing this more and more recently, but the search bar, very useful on YouTube. If you just type in Crackshot, not crack, that's not what I show on my channel, but Crackshot, he's been covered a lot. He's very, very good. I brought him to the MSK. That was like a good video. It took me like 6 fights and the editing was kind of intense. It's there if you want to watch it, but I've done a lot of videos on Crackshot because he's really, really fun and really, really awesome. He pairs well with the Storm King's weapons because they don't have to reload, but he is very, very, very good. You definitely don't want to miss out on him, and the Holly Jolly Ransom should be easy enough. His quest, I believe, is going to have to take place in Ventures, which is also my next point. A lot of information for this season. Yeah, you could do Holly Jolly Ransom in the Venture season. This is a fun one because, not this, over here, the superhero modifiers. Everybody comments all season long. Are Outlanders bugged? They don't cost any energy. No, that's actually their bonus in Ventures. So your farming loadout for this season, if you have her, is basically just Clip in the lead. Yeah, let me see if I can find her real quick. Clip giving you more loot is just it. You put her in the commander slot, and that's your entire farming loadout. You can use Long Arm of the Law if you'd like, punch a little further. I don't think you need it, but you don't need the normal Blast from the Past setup because you won't need to fuel her with any energy. She is a solo farming build. It's amazing. They also gain extra fragments, which is good for Shock Tower and Teddy, and then you get damage buffs to your abilities and reduce range weapon and traps. So it's awesome. The next one I want to talk about are ninjas. I have an entire playlist on loadouts for this season. That was mentioned in the rewards video, but I can mention it here as well since I'm just covering everything apparently. The Frozen Fjords Ventures loadouts playlist is really, really good. This Super Pirate loadout up at the top, very strong, underrated build. It is so good because when you eliminate enemies with your melee, when you eliminate enemies with your ability, like Throwing Star, like Dragon Slash, that'll make your melees attack faster by 50%, which is insane. It's a functionally like a 50% damage bonus. And then if you use your melee to get kills, each melee elimination drops your cooldown by 2 seconds. And then Shadow Stance benefits are doubled. What that means is something that you might not consider as important, but if you go to any ninja in the entire game, Shadow Stance right here will give you 60 armor and 50% movement speed, which means you're getting 120 armor and 15, or instead it'd be 30% movement speed. So you're moving faster, you're more tanky, your abilities are getting reduced cooldowns, and if you use your abilities to get kills, your melees are 50% stronger. Ninjas are insanely strong this season. It is so fun. They are very, very good, and peg legs count as melees, of course. So I really, really like that Blakebeard stash build. So yeah, ninjas are awesome. Also, armor formula, by the way, kind of cool. You kind of just take like 1 divided by the armor plus 100. Let me show how that works. So if you just take 1 divided by, what would it be? 220 if you have 120 armor. You basically get, or no, it's a 100. So it'd be 45% damage reduction. I think it's 100 divided by 220, right? Yeah, it'd be about 45% damage reduction. That's insane. Just from Shadow Stance. You don't even need like Arleniza and support or anything. That's great. Constructors are awesome. Building costs are reduced, so it'll be cheaper to use them, and then all these other bonuses. Super soldiers are amazing because you get a double headshot damage, which is great, but ranged weapon eliminations reduce active cooldown by how much? 4 seconds? I closed that playlist too early because I want to draw attention to the fact that in this season I showed minigun, but Raven was nuts because this ability is already very strong in the commander slot, but I would pull out a rocket launcher, shoot like a crowd of enemies, and watch 40 seconds drop off the cooldown. In 1 or 2 rocket launcher shots in a sufficiently, fueled mission, I was able to get my cooldown back in 2 bazooka shots. That was an amazing combination, and that build works this season. So yeah, this is the most fun Venture season by far, and playing it on the noob account is going to be really fun. I want to have Raven and all my toys like that, but it should still be a pretty good time because I did spend my hero voucher, and I don't have a video to plug to tease that, but that happened. So yeah, that's the season intro. Let's get to the missions for the day. Ventures, can't really show it. As you can imagine, nobody has really leveled up very far. So moving on to Twine. Starting off in the 88-4 player. Are we not? Is it the 88 zone? We have our first Upgrade Llama token, and that's over here in the Titan mission. Upgrade token number 1 out of 2 available today. Then we get the 94-4 player down here. So if you guys want to get some lightning in a bottle this season, there you go, it's right there. 1 out of 4 player has 4x perk up. Then we got the 108 zone with the Ceiling Electric Field. That's an amazing trap. I'm not going to explain why due to time, but it's awesome. You should grab it. I usually elaborate in other videos. Today I'm a little stacked. We've also got our 1 out of 2 legendary survivors. No, 3 available in the 116-4 player. Then the 124 zone is stacked again. So we've got 4x reperk in the 124-4 player, which is awesome. But then we have another mission. Is it not in here? Oh, it's the 132. Yeah, it's right up here. There we go. Vacuum. No, I'm looking for which mission? It's hiding from me. All right, it's right here in the Titan mission. Tiger Jaw, S-tier shotgun, vacuum tube shotgun is very good with that chain lightning. There's also one available in Canny. So very, very good weapon. In fact, Artemix today on stream funded an upcoming vacuum tube shotgun video. So stay subscribed for that. Thank you so much for the donation. 4x reperk of the 144 player, legendary survivor number 2 out of 3. Then we got 5x lightning to bottle, excellent modifiers in the ride the lightning. Chain lightning is going to go nuts in that mission. Same thing with the retrieve the data, another 5x perk up. Then we got 5x lightning to bottle and our third legendary survivor in an evac. Yuck. Then we got 5x reperk, amazing modifiers again, and the mythic lead in the repair the shelter, and then the deliver the bomb is a dud. So this is like a 4 out of 5 today. Like every one of these 160s is excellent. If you want that hero supercharger, you can run any of them 10 times and you'll be good to go. In Canny, we're going to be starting all the way in the 64 zone. We have another upgrade llama token over here in the Titan mission, so that's the second one available today. If you haven't done that Titan quest, you can do a lot with that available today. A lot of Titan missions. Then we got the 74 player 4x reperk, and the other vacuum tube shotgun is somewhere around here. I had a hard time finding it before, but it's over here in the Cat 2. So great shotgun, same as it was 2 seconds ago. And another room sweeper available in Stonewood. We just had one in the power level 19 zone, and if I can find it again, we have another one in the power level 9. Oh man, I can't find missions today. Hunt the Titan again. I have no habit for looking at Titan missions, but yeah, if you want to hunt the Titan today and you haven't done that quest line, you can get the room sweeper, 2 upgrade llama tokens, Tiger Jaw, and the vacuum tube shotgun from that. So yeah, if you've been sleeping on that quest, not only can you do that and get all that stuff done, but the Hunt the Titan quest is available for the rest of the season. So this season ends on January 22nd at shop reset, which should be about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is once again covered in the timeline, or at least the time zone at the end of the season. I have not put the Titan quest in the timeline very intentionally, as this is not an event. As far as I can tell, this is just a test that Epic is doing to see if people like this kind of thing, and it's not really a part of any seasonal rotation. It's just kind of like here now. It might not go away on the 22nd. They might do something else with it. I don't really know what the plan is there, but that's what I know. So yeah, let's head to Battle Royale and talk about whatever we can. As far as I'm aware, the shop is still not showing what's supposed to be here, but I did mention that earlier. So if you see the new emote and you want to go ahead and grab it, you can do so. And that's really all I can say. What I can say to everybody who's been using my code is if you want to be featured on the channel, you can ping me in Discord. Oh my goodness, a lot of people in here. You can ping me in Discord, and I'll give you a little verbal shout out here. Thank you, Aurelius. Ooh, Aurelius. Oh, no, your name is just Aurelius. Okay. I'm a huge fan of the Cradle book series, by the way. How many tiles up? Okay, that's too many. I think your lobber shield is... Why is your UI so tiny? My overlay is covering it. I don't have a screen to show this. Why is it so tiny? That's not a problem most guys want to have, but all right. Yeah, he likes the tiny UI, I guess. Either your vision's perfect or you're on 4K. I don't even know, but thank you guys so much. If you ever want to be featured on the channel, just ping me in there. If you ever pick up Advanced CG or a sponsor like Factor, you can ping me in there as well. Couple days left on this Factor sponsorship. You can get 50% off your order, 20% off your next 4 boxes. What they're sending you, of course, is food ready-made in their little container, 2 minutes in the microwave, super delicious, and it's a pretty great deal. So holy crap, that went off without a hitch. Thank you guys for watching. Twitch link down below. I'm gonna be live running FROSTNITE, I guess, twice tonight. So woo, it's gonna be a fun time, and I'll see you guys then.